Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Awesome. I wonder if there's a term for this. Snowmation, maybe? Along the lines of claymation, but snow. Gonna start a new game. Ranger Hardcore. Full drive.
I still remember life before the war. I remember that we used to be different. Used to live up there, on the surface. We used to be the masters of the whole world. We built gigantic cities of glass and steel. We crossed the oceans at will. And we also conquered the skies. There used to be 7 billion of us. We were not born for life in the tunnels. I was born to breathe fresh air, and I remember it.
I love this. It's the different phases of the world that Metro is.
The 7 billion were wiped out by the last war. Only 50,000 managed to survive underground, with the surface poisoned, burned, and teeming with horrible monsters. One day the radiation on the surface might subside, and our grandchildren or their grandchildren might be able to return there. At least that's what my brothers in arms from the Order believe. Basically, there was no hope for us right off the start. Still, we humans are just too bad at surrendering. We tried to make the best of what we had, banded together, and worked to make the Metro our new home. After all, It might well be the only place left on Earth for humans to live. For a time, we thought we could make it. But, regrettably, the war didn't kill our bad habits. In the relative safety of the tunnels, corruption festered. And when danger came from above the ground, only a few of us stood against it, our numbers dwindling by the day. But I remember we were born for a better life. And I can't accept that I'm destined to grow old and die underground. I don't care if I'm called an idiot. But if even a single shard of the old world still exists out there, I have to find it.
Yes, Artyom, you bloody well do.
Between endless years of hopeless existence and even a single moment of hope, I must choose hope. I must find that signal.
God damn it. Half-torn notebook, August 11th. We've arrived. So far, so good. Just a couple of rats. The guys are unloading the trolley. 12th of August. Not enough people to cover the old roadblocks. Collier went to get some more volunteers. But for now, we'll just cover the platform and the airlock. It looks like Mikhailichev isn't going to finish the repairs anytime soon. The mechanism is rusted solid. Shot a couple of watchmen. The beasts got inside unnoticed under the steps. Cunning fuckers. The airlock drive is dead. Mikhailov says he can't promise anything. We're running short on filters. Time to improvise. I guess we'll just have to weld the gate shut with a sheet of steel and think later. August 14th. There's a stampede of watchmen up there. They haven't attacked yet, but still Collier brought the welding apparatus, but we can't even start the work. As soon as we make a slightest noise, they start howling up there. For now, we decided on setting up some traps. Interesting. Come on, come on.
Botanical Garden Station, August 14th. Don't you have anything better to do than mess with that thing, Mikhailic? Oh, am I bothering you? We can't do anything without the welding burner, and this way, I can at least make a record. Ha! Did you hear that? Of course I did. I'm about to go deaf from their howling. Why do you want them recorded? I heard the Polish people are studying these migration patterns and whatnot. So, they are buying records and stuff, but they have to be taken properly with date and place and all that. Oh, they'll get the date and place correct this time. They'll read it on your gravestone. Forget this thing. Mikhailic, get over here. They're attacking you. Coming.
God.
We totally blew it. I hope the police saw she got away. They rushed us through the whole tunnel. It was down to grenades and knives in the end. Then Mikhailic put the gas cylinders up. Howling again. I think that's it.
Damn. I don't know if you caught that last bit. Sounded a lot like something chomping into bones. Yeah, if it sounds like I'm implying something, because I am. Ruh-roh. God damn it.
Look, the watchman got someone! Alyosha! Come here, you! Help the man! Roger! Let's drag him out!
It's got a knife stuck in its jaw.
Hold on, we're coming! Keep us covered! Hold on! We'll get you out! Whoa! It's Artyom! Artyom? Artyom! What the hell? He's hurt! Come on, Artyom, stay with us. Margo, lights off.
It's nighttime at the station. Don't worry. I told
I got it, open up! Go!
Looks like Artyom's been on another one of these mad trips up top.
Where to now? Left, across the square. Hey, Damir, do you think the Colonel knows what Artyom been up to here? How am I supposed to know? Ask him yourself. He radioed from the ring, said he'd be here tomorrow. Hey, you! Leave him alone!
I killed him myself.
Let him learn to stand up for himself. How else can he hope to survive in the natural? Rise and shine, people! Hang in there, Artyom. You're gonna get a fresh dose of Spartan blood now.
Woo!
Artyom, are you awake? It's okay. The doctor said you'll be fine. Are you trying to kill me with worry? What if next time you don't return from the surface? There's no one out there, Artyom. No one to find, no one to talk to. If there was, don't you think they'd be here already? We've talked about this again and again. You have to accept it. There's only us.
Colonel. Hello, Alex. There you are, you stubborn fool. How many times are we going to have this conversation? I don't care if you kill yourself over this silly dream of yours. But don't you see what you're doing to my daughter? Your wife?
Dad, please.
The Order is short on men after the battle for D6. But you leave. People need you, and you pursue your selfish obsession. But now this shit has to stop. There's only Metro, nothing else. And the Order is here to defend it. Because if not us, then who? You look fine to me. So, get ready to go. Then, we'll discuss your transfer to Polis. Come, we need to talk.
I'll get the doctor. Artyom, please. Promise me this was the last time. I'll see you later.
I love his metal fucking legs. They're awesome.
Artyom, we managed to bring you back from the brink, but people are giving you their blood, which could save so many wounded, and you keep bringing it back irradiated. Don't you think that is unfair?
All
Let me
things
put it
are.
this way. I can't promise I'll be able to bring you back next time.
Doc, all things are unfair.
Lucky those Spartans are damn good. They brought Artyom here just in time.
Artyom, Oh god. Korovniov? I don't know. Blood type. AB. 4. RH. Plus. Admitted on... Come on, it's the third time. Diagnosis. Radiation thickness relapse. Goddamn. Light form. Approximate dose. 1 to 1.5 GY. Prognosis. Favourable. Treatment. Blood transfusion. 0.5k. 3 a week. Kalia. Iodium. PO. Bed rest. No going to the surface for a year at least. Well...
They sure are. I cannot remember the last time I saw a bunch of healthy and fit people down here.
Me neither. It's a shame they spend so much time on the surface. Artyom, just try to take better care of yourself, huh? Even if you find someone else out there, they probably have their own troubles. So what would contacting them even accomplish? Besides, I remember we used to receive signals from the outside pretty frequently soon after the bombs fell. But not for a long time now. Doesn't that tell you anything? Ah well, it's your life.
Artyom, I understand how you feel, but you're not always going to save the Metro single-handedly. Why keep looking for a solution alone? Your friends from the Order came to your help again. The Colonel seems to want you back in the unit. Why waste your time in our farming station or out there looking for ghosts? If Sparta wanted me, I'd join in a heartbeat. In any case, good luck, Artyom.
Me neither. It's a shame they spend so much time on the surface.
Well, sadly, it's their job.
Well, job or no job, if they keep doing that.
Well, not everyone can stand being cooped up down here.
And why not? It's what's kept us alive up to now.
And how long do you think that's going to last? How many kids are there in the station? In the whole Metro? Who will be left here in 10 years?
10 years? We'll be lucky if we make it halfway there. No antibiotics, no suture thread. Which is why we can't afford to have our best fighters taking unnecessary risks. What will we do if all the Spartans come down with radiation poisoning like Artyom and the Nazis try something?
That's exactly why they go up there. They know we can't solve anything by hiding in our holes. The stores are running out. There's fewer of us and more of the mutants. And those keep getting larger, stronger, and smarter by the day. Sooner or later, they will crush us. Sure, there's nowhere else to go, but maybe something up there could help us.
I'm not sure what could possibly be worth endangering themselves for like this. But, who knows? Maybe they found some secret maps in D6 that point to a storage unit of some kind. Something that will save us. I don't know.
I doubt there is any magical salvation out there. What could possibly have survived on the surface after all these years? The only real solution would be total evacuation. But where would we go?
So, what are you proposing?
I say we all just off ourselves here quietly. I have no idea, really. I don't think anyone does. But hey, at least they're trying.
Yes. If not them, then who?
Indeed. If not us, then who?
Uncle Artyom, don't worry. I believe you. Will you take me with you when you find the clean place outside?
Artyom, stop putting delusions into his head. I don't want him going crazy like you. I can't even sleep since you told him all those silly stories. Is that supposed to make him better? Please, leave my son alone.
You'd be surprised at how much hope can do for those that are ill. Just a glimmer of hope. You can keep a man going.
Donna, I told you 100 times already. You must come back to Polis.
I left the order, and now nobody gets to decide for me. As for Artyom,
Enough. Artyom this, Artyom that. Like a broken record. Had the guys not made it in time, you'd be a widow now.
stop it!
No, you stop it. There's a comfortable flat waiting for you two in Polis. A far cry from this.
What do you mean, we pretend?
Exactly that. And it's time you stop thinking only about yourself. You know how short we are on veteran fighters. With your experience, you two must teach the recruits. You could save lots of lives that way. I'm so tired of explaining this to you.
Dad, I won't come back without Artyom, and he...
Anna, this is madness.
Yes, I know it is. Spending so much time on the surface is suicide. Yes, I don't want to lose my husband to radiation. I hate him for killing himself out there like that every day. But what if you consider, even for 1 second, that Artyom was right? What if he did hear that signal? Would you ever forgive yourself if we let the chance go? The chance to come back to real life. To raise our children outside with sun shining on them. Real sun, Dad. I know I wouldn't.
All right, let's talk it over once more with Artyom. I must say, though, that even if he did hear some signal, it's not necessarily a good thing. We'll talk about it later, though. Not in a public space.
Deal.
I wonder where that is.
Oh, I can't believe my eyes. Artyom, you all right? You gave us a scare, brother. Artyom, how are you, friend? I see you're all right.
Gentlemen, give way.
This calls for a celebration.
Artyom. A few more scars and you will be completely irresistible to any woman. Speaking of which,
Alyosha,
how are
you're
the
your
nurses in
usual
the
self,
hospital,
guys.
huh?
Could you just stop crowding him? Welcome back, Artyom. Привет, Artyom.
All right, you're all dismissed. I give you 2 hours, people.
Oh, it's official. I knew it. So I brought something.
And here we go again.
Please, let's not repeat the last
Hold
time.
on, Artyom.
Drinking party! Yay!
And? More of nothing? Artyom, the only thing I can hear is that Geiger counter ticking. Yes, and there's also those damn things. Calling all the time. Let's go home, dear, please. Don't you think I'd also love to live on an ocean beach or in a green forest? But what good are these fantasies in a silent world? Silent, Artyom? Because it's dead. We took our time. Time to replace our filters. Move it! We don't need any extra radiation, darling. Ugh, Father will kill me if he finds out I went up with you. Twice if he learns we've been to a Hansa off-limit zone. Have you been to all these ruins? See all the destruction. And Moscow had the best anti-air defenses in the country. If this is how it looks now, imagine how the rest of the world looks.
pretty bad, I would think.
Had to scare a demon away. It was getting too comfortable here.
Dusty diary. Too late. Sure went to buy food. I was going to roll the chair onto the balcony to have some fresh air when the civil defense broadcast started. Crowds outside. Everyone's running somewhere. Missiles are flying. Flashes blinded me. Even with the curtains drawn, I still see green spots everywhere. I hope Shaw made it to the metro. I thought I was done for, but it looks like I still have some time. It's night, the streets are empty and silent, just sirens blaring everywhere. And there's this green fog everywhere, and it's fluorescent. Or is it just my eyes? Phone's dead, radio too. Sure, my dear. I pray you're alright. I don't feel good. Very weak. Goodbye, sure. He definitely got, well, whoever wrote that, definitely got a large bout of radiation poisoning.
Look, maybe you should come back to the Order. We'll move to Bolus. Dad says he'll arrange a flat for us. Because if not us, then who? A flat with a kitchen and a shower. Let's go in turns here. It's not stable enough. Your turn now. Well, I'd say we're out of the woods. Whoa, hear that? Did you hear that? Again. Watchmen. Are you alright? They probably heard us coming down from the roof and decided to ambush us. The beasts are getting smarter. Let's pick up the pace. Now the whole...
Okay, Tolkien. If you find this book sheet, look for these. Radio Amateur Guide 1970, Radio for Teenagers 1979, Build Your Own Radio 1955, How to Build a Detector Receiver 1950, Radio Reception Simple AM Receivers 1967, Radio in the Rural Areas 1963, Radio in the Field 1964. We don't need anything fancier. There are no components anyway, so we'll have to build it from pencil leads and empty tins. But if it works, it works. Vegetable oil, 1 litre. A litre of vegetable oil, okay. Oh, this is the note. Oh dear. Clav for the main office, my ring. Sugar 2 kilograms. Rosa Alexandrov. 253.18 silverware. Buckwheat 4 kilograms. Margarita. Some money of 243.23, 253 even. My earrings and Collier's coin collection. Interesting.
Hear that? It's a pack. Just what we need.
T90s or T80s, can't quite tell, it's buried in snow.
The mutants hate each other as much as they hate us.
BTR or BTB.
I really don't get why this zone is off limits to stalkers. The radiation and beasts are nothing special. So, the pack is here. So, do we turn this place into Thermopylae, or do we let them pass?
Let them pass.
Wait it out. Looks like that was all of them. I'm glad they didn't notice us. That was a large pack. Oh, is this why the zone is off limits? I mean, if all the packs here are like that.
Demon flying over there.
How about we take the bridge to cross the railroad? It would save us a detour. Damn, too high. Hey, Artyom, help me get out there.
Sure, no problem, Anna.
Shit! Come up now. I got you.
Can barely hear a goddamn thing. Tis a train! Tis an awesome looking train. It also looks heavily armed and armoured.
A damn train on the surface! Where? Shit, what do we do, Artyom? Should we catch up with it?
Yes!
Look! It's our guys from the Order! Looks like they're chasing that train too. Let's join them! How did you guys get here? Did you see that thing out there?
We sure did! Come on, get in!
Why do I always get hit in the head?
You should have checked first, assholes! Artyom, thank God. These people, they're Hansa, not the Order. Assholes. They did a number on you. Well, Dad will rip them a new one for that.
What's going on in this Moscow of yours anyways?
Of yours? You're putting this like you're not from here.
We aren't. Our village is about 200 kilometers from here.
What village? You're not from Moscow?
Just a regular village. We came here to find the boy's father. Left for Moscow about a year ago and never came back. But then we got caught by these here.
You mean there's life outside?
Why wouldn't there be any? Sure, there are lots of bad places and lots of beasts around, but we still get by.
Artyom, you're right. People really do live out there. We didn't know. We thought we were the only survivors. God, we'll tell the whole metro about this.
This don't look good.
The heck and the boy out!
Hey, you people drove us halfway to nowhere.
They can handle it.
At least give them their masks back.
They won't be needing any masks.
Goddamn, any insult to injury.
Let's go.
Can't survive long. Must find a mask. Fucker, give me your mask. Thank you, Tovarish. I have no weapons but my fist. Look, it's a little demon. Medkit! Medkit! Need medkit! So Raja, we made it. You can drive almost to Ramskoy. Just say anywhere from the highway, it's all blocked with scrap. From there, you'd have to walk. Of course, at least across the ring road, this place is alive, alright. The guys they have in their army are healthy as bulls. They're taking us to a filtration camp, but I don't think they'll keep us there long. A couple days tops. Then they'll find some work for us. I already heard the guards talking of being short on hands. I say you guys drop everything and come over here. I'll get everything ready. I'll send this letter as soon as I can. Dad. Oh dear. You walked your... At least you never... Well... I don't know, did you send that letter or not? That thing is dope as shit. That's just the engine. Where's the rest of the train? I guess they detached it.
workers are done for.
Keep your weapon trained on the opening. If anything comes through, shoot.
Attention! The turntable is switching on.
Awesome. That thing is cool.
You know the rules. No! Don't throw! You're shooting people like dogs! You... Don't push your luck, old-timer. They aren't people. They're spies sent here. Spies? Oh, really? They're children? Really? Shut the fuck up. Now! Oh! Put him in a cell. He's time to cool his head.
Well, I knew I could expect anything from the old timer, but shouting at the captain? That's too much.
Isn't he just drunk out of his mind? All the train drivers make moonshine. They always have fire going there, after all.
Oh, shut up. If life hit you as hard as it hit that man, you'd fucking hang yourself.
What happened to him?
His daughter died, and she was the reason he took the damn job. Playing shooting squads in their prey.
As good a job as any.
For an ass like you, maybe. But not for that old timer. He has principles, you see.
Well, he should have stayed true to them. Maybe then his daughter would still be alive.
That's exactly what he did. But his daughter had TB, untreatable. And our guys told him they'd cure her. That's how he got hooked, as he told me. First, they had him transport railroad repair crews, and then switch to the Sharon route. He took issue, but was reminded of his daughter.
So now he has nothing to fear.
So now, he has nothing to live for. God forbid you've outlived your children, boy. God forbid.
I understand.
The fuck you do. Alright, let's just shut up for now.
Damn. That is very poignant.
Just about enough of your whining, you old fuck!
You're heading straight for the ravine if you don't shut up.
Now listen, if you come out of here, we won't accept this shit again. Okay?
Animals. How can they? What can I do? A mutant? Watchman! A human? How did you... Oh my god. It's you she's been screaming about. Alive! You came for her.
Da.
All right. I'll help. Finally, I'll be of some use. Okay, they took the girl to the base chief for interrogation. I can't take you to the main entrance. Too many guards. But we may sneak in from the back. Let's go. Don't rush, though. If they notice you, we're both done for. Wait. You'd better not walk into the light. Let's do it this way. You sneak to the lighting panel and disable it while I distract them. Where are you going? Come back. Wait, come back. Where are you going? Come back. Wait, come back. Where are you going? Come back.
So the Watchmen constantly break in.
Don't rush. Move crouched. It's quieter that way. See that ladder? Try sneaking to it now. Stay close to the wall.
Yermak, is that you? What are you mumbling? Come here and help me fix this.
Yes, sir. Got me already.
Come on, come on. Fixing this should be nothing for you.
You can't follow me. Take that ladder instead.
Yermak, what's taking you so long?
A shoelace got untied. I'm coming now. Simon Mikhailович, there's a failure at the generators. You should see it. Yeah, I thought we need you to tell me what I should do. When to fix this line here.
Everything is under control.
Move it.
Don't sweat.
Bag of bones.
Yeah, right. Under control. By the way, what happened to the workers they sent to fix that pipe?
It's none of your fucking business, that's what. What are you even doing standing here? Don't you have shit to do?
Everyone got to ask questions.
Oh, come on, man. Don't come on me. Get to work. I've got my plate full without your dumb questions.
Wait. You'll have to take him down. Can you do it quietly?
Sure can.
What's with that mumbling?
Oh, I'm just talking to myself. I don't remember a problem, you see.
Ah, you're... Yeah.
Wait. Turn that light off. Let's go. Wait a moment. Wait. He's looking this way, and we need to get to that door. Try distracting him. Look, there's some garbage around. Throw some. Great. Now throw it. Well done. Let's go. Come.
Hey!
Go through. Come on.
Hey! What is it? There's dirt in the air filters, I think. And what am I supposed to do? I've no idea. An engineer should look at it. All right. I'll tell you to send one over.
Here. Come on.
Got it.
This system supplies air for the command center. It's not that large, actually. Wait for the moment and go through. I will, of course, do what I can, but I'm not much of a fighter, as you could guess. Good luck to you.
Women, children, my God will never...
Don't you think he knows? Don't you think your dad is the only boss? He's training our people. Who could do it better?
Not what? What is this place? What are those towers? Why did we kill my Artyom? Why?
Nobody wanted him dead. You two will get some washes and be given back to milk. Why does that idiot have to stick his nose into this, huh? You better shut up if you don't want to do it too. Shut up!
Who the fuck are
Oh my god! You're alive! Alive!
Of course I am!
Are you hurt? Hunter's badge? It stopped the bullet!
Take this, bitch!
Right, I'm gonna nip to the loo real quick. And I'm back.
Attention. Control unit damaged.
Morons! We're at war! One tat won't be enough for you now, you imbeciles! This is the Universal Broadband Radio Jammer.
What?
It stops Moscow from hearing anyone, and them from hearing us.
Emergency shutdown.
Shit!
Commencing.
This fucking sucks.
Aha. To Lieutenant Colonel Raylev, head of Supply Depot. In reply to your request for 23 from 1103, I can report that a number of personnel at the External Perimeter's radio jamming station is, as of 102, 4,768 people. 3,857 of which number are special guard detail personnel to be supplied with extra means of individual protection. 723 are maintenance workers and 206 are command personnel. Deputy Head of Special Department Major Stroin. That's interesting. Huh. So I assume that would be pre-war? I don't know. No date on it.
Do you hear that, Artyom? You were right all along. Do you see?
Mm-hmm.
It's not just Russia out there. It's the whole world. Oh my God. What for?
Because the war is still going on, and you behave like fucking kids. Hello!
All the guards will be here soon. Damn.
Don't shoot.
Artyom?
Not with him. With you. You have to run. Is this yours? They just left it sitting there. We must get out before they recover. Guards! You have to go sneak through the courtyard. Take the door the guards are coming through. Here,
Okay.
quick! Let's go.
Who are you?
Andrei Ivanovich Yermak, the train engineer. Run now. Just get to that hangar, then God willing, I'll get you out of here. They know me, so I'll get there easily.
Why are you helping us, Andrei Ivanovich?
I had... I guess I'll tell you later. I hope. Be careful.
Artyom, I see the enemy. Give me a boost. Can't really see well with the snowstorm. Don't forget your visibility gauge, Artyom.
If you don't move too fast and don't come out into the light, you'll be harder for them to notice. Don't turn your flashlight on either, they could notice. Artyom, incoming, 2 of them. I'll give you some cover from above.
And then they just walked in here all by themselves, did they? I'm shocked.
the ship is done. Tell me, why are we here? Why? I guess to guard the back door. Exactly. And how are we supposed to guard it with this garbage? Well, our good guns are gathering dust back home. What if they aren't gathering dust? I think our military is preparing a full-out assault against the right or the reds. So they need all the good guns for frontline duty. And since we're safe here, they gave us what was left. That's all. Oh, I'd better be in the front lines then. This is rustic garbage. So what? It can still shoot. Yeah, it can, but can it hit anything? It's not even worth trying to zero in. It's all crooked and worn out. Now you're just whining. You don't need accuracy to shoot caught spy at point-blank range. Well, yeah, but how about a watchman trying to snack on me? Then you pray and spray. At least we have free ammo. We can handle a watchman together. If it's alone. Yes, if it's alone. Enough of that. What's that noise? Let's check.
Just keep shutting off. Is there any sense in sitting in the tower with no searchlight?
Again? This just won't do. Let's get the workers to fix it.
Now? There's a fucking alert going on. Nobody but the guards are allowed to move.
Yeah? Well, do something about it then. Or else you're up for chewing out.
I know. Well, go wherever you're going. Patrol or something.
on the tower. Looks like you could proceed from there, but be careful.
Attention! The command center came under enemy attack. The attackers are assumed to still be on the base territory.
Artyom, I'm changing position.
All unauthorized persons are to be fired upon immediately. Civilian personnel movement is prohibited until further notice. Attention! The jamming system is coming back online.
Watch out, there's a guard on the tower. Wait till the right moment. Well done. You're almost at the hangar. Smooth sailing from here.
And then we go.
Great job, Artyom. We're inside. Now we have to find Yermak.
To all personnel of the SHIELD Project Special Guard Detail. Oh. In recent years, there's been a notable increase in the number of attempts to breach our defences by spies and enemy agents belonging to previously uncommon demographics. Women, old people, teenagers. This serves to prove the utmost efficiency of the Special Detail's defence effort, leaving the enemies no chance to ever achieve their goals of mapping our defensive perimeter and carrying out sabotage by employing standard tactics. For that reason, all members of Special Guard Detail personnel must carry out their duties responsibly and never falter in applying the special measures to any and all enemy agents detained. Remember, the enemy is resourceful and deceitful. The enemy is desperate enough as to throw the last reserves into battle. Still, the enemy resources are still vast, and a cornered rat is only more dangerous. Defense Council. Damn. So, definitely a pre-war entity like I thought.
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them while you rescue the old man. Artyom, try going down that ladder ahead. Just be careful.
Yes, sir. Mika's watching. I'm telling you, there was a noise from behind the gate.
There's nobody out there, that's for sure. It's the outside gate, so it could only be watchmen.
What if it's the attackers?
Well, then those watchmen just have a nice meal and we don't have to worry.
You say so. Still, this is suspicious. You do your thing and I'll just stay here, just in case.
Captain, sir, if I may have permission to speak, this Yermak is one shady character. What was he doing in the train? It's only setting off tomorrow. We'll find out. First, we handle the attackers, and then we take time talking to them. Ah, that's great. He's been acting way too suspicious lately.
Group A, report your status. Group D, continue patrolling the hangar. Group A, check the courtyard and generator room. Communications were lost there.
How many guards do they have?
They just had to attack now, these fuckers. Now I'll be stuck here for at least a week longer. It's been over a month already. And I feel like shit. I should see the doctor.
You should tell the Major. It might be time for your transfusion.
Transfusion my ass. That's for the officers. We only get iron.
We'll get some then. Imagine you're at sea, eating oysters.
Ah, see. I've only ever been to Moscow River. In Strogino when I was 3. There was so much sand. Still remember. Just you imagine that.
Same difference. River, sea.
I lost all my tablets to Chrome Dome.
Well, then you're just shit out of luck, my friend.
I guess they use it as a kind of gambling currency, maybe?
Group D, redeploy to the wind turbine zone.
Aha, you can sneak ahead. No need to play girls for change. Let's wait till they walk off.
I repeat, Group D redeploy to the wind turbine zone immediately. Group B is under heavy attack from watchmen.
Why can't you just stay still, Yermak? We're on high alert. Civilians aren't allowed to just walk around now.
Doesn't that mean you're going to ready the train for me?
Hey. Fuck! Where is he? He's big, people!
I don't even know why he started shooting. He just did. Because he didn't see me, he must have heard me. I must have stepped on a piece of glass, maybe. Maybe? I don't know.
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer. If you get closer, I'll distract them while you rescue your
There
men.
was a noise from behind the gate.
There's nobody out there, that's for sure. It's the outside gate, so it could only be watchmen.
What if it's the attackers?
Well, then there's somebody guarding Yermak. Yes, sir. Mika's watching him. Captain, sir, if I may have permission to speak, this Yermak is one shady character.
Group A, report your status. Group D, continue patrolling the hangar. Group A, check the courtyard and generator room. Communications were lost there.
How many guards do they have?
Group D, redeploy to the wind turbine zone.
Aha, you can sneak ahead. No need to play heroes for a change. Let's wait till they walk off.
I repeat, Group D redeploy to the wind turbine zone immediately. Group B is under heavy attack from watchmen.
Why can't you just stay still, Yermak? We're on high alert. Civilians aren't allowed to just walk around now.
Doesn't that mean you're going to ready the train for me?
What's
the matter with you today? Why do you even want to do that now? You only had an outing planned for tomorrow and it's bound to be cancelled now. Just stay put for now. We'll have to have a long talk later about breaking the rules.
Ah, this is nice. The only thing missing is a good smoke.
All clear.
Am I glad to see you here?
Are you all right?
I'm fine, thank you. All right. We don't have much time. They'll be back. I'll go to the engine. It should be ready now. You go up there and
Come
switch the
Artyom.
turntable mechanism on. And please, be careful. We could easily have the whole base on us.
More guards! Get them!
He's in the clear!
Turn the turntable on. Artyom, we've no time. Turn it on.
Alert! All crew, to the hangar! Give me the fucking strike! Counter generator! Do it now!
Don't let go, Artyom!
That was intense.
Yeah. Oh, he fell.
Artyom! More guards! Get them! Help me out here, Artyom. Let's do this together. Just a little. Yes.
We need to get on the train. Cause oh shit, here they come. Oh fuck.
Yes.
Woo! We've Jack the train.
You should put the mast on. The sails might be damaged.
We did it! Yeah!
Yeah. Uh-oh. That's an... Ouch.
Roger that, base. Over. Alright, shoot these two. And as for the engineer...
What do you mean, shoot these two?
Don't you dare give me lip, soldier. The Colonel will give you a piece of his mind now. Colonel, sir, we have a situation here.
Anna!
Dad! Guys! It's us! Help us!
What the hell? Artyom, what are you doing here? Talk about surprise. Colonel, this will mean court-martial for all of you.
Alright, everyone, shut up! I can't believe this. Just can't. Shit!
So this is true? You're working for them? The bastards shot Artyom!
Be quiet!
They...
How did you end up here? It doesn't matter. You have no idea what you just stuck your heads in. We've no moves left. Hansa can't take this lying down.
No shit,
the Watchers won't let them.
No, I won't be quiet!
Watchers.
What is this jammer for? Why are they hiding the fact that Moscow didn't survive alone? There,
What is
in the
Anna talking
ravine,
about,
there are
sir?
people
It's
from
not
other
what we
cities,
enforced.
dead! All of them,
Everyone shut up.
women, children!
I'll tell you all later. Everything. Gramps, what's going on out there? Down this road?
The road is fine, at least until 100 click mark.
Is there a safe place to stop nearby?
Of course. We have to make haste though. They called the cruiser.
All right, gentlemen. Artyom and Anna have just made a huge mess, and they can't go back to Moscow now. The wartime legislation dictates they be killed. In any case, I have to get them out of town until it all blows over. But you all should stay. Hear me, Major? My people are in no way related to
It's not my
this
call, and you know it.
misunderstanding.
Well,
at the
I'll
job.
fight for the guys no matter what. Of course. Artyom, Anna, they are with
The
us.
order leaves no one behind.
All right, Spartans. Throw these overboard and full steam ahead.
Come with me, Artyom. Let's catch the mayor. I'm so glad the boys supported us. It looks like my father didn't say a word to them about this either. We spent 20 years in Metro, thinking the rest of the world was burnt to a crisp in the war. But they just circled Moscow with those jammers, and we were none the wiser. How perfect of them! While you were getting irradiated on the surface, my father just kept lying. Lying to you, to me, to everyone, the whole fucking world, and not even batting an eye.
Okay, a lot has just happened. Miller mentioned the Watchmen. Now, the Invisible Watchmen get rumoured here and there in 20 Years 33 and Last Light. But where they get the most detail is in the books. And in the books, oh boy, does Artyom piss them off royally. And ergo, he has to, well, leave at the end of the book. He gets in a car and just fucks off with Anna. It's great.
Stop the engine immediately and come out with your hands above your head.
Oh fuck.
That was just a warning. If you do not comply, we will shoot to kill.
Fuck me, that's some armor. And look at all the machine guns. Happy now? Is this what you were hoping
How
for?
is this his fault? You knew everything and never
This is our last warning. Stop the engine immediately.
Oh, fuck! Are you okay? Yeah, just a scratch.
Okay, we'll stop. But I must warn you, our brakes are not in great condition.
based on good sense. Now, keep braking to a stop.
Well, grenades will barely scratch their paint, so... How about from the inside? Not enough explosives. Unless we put everything we have in their firebox. Please, let me do it, Colonel, sir.
I will be appointing the volunteers here. Artyom will do it.
Why Artyom?
Because he started it all, and he better do something about it. Artyom, leap over as soon as we slow down.
Affirmative.
Is that you, Yakov?
Yes, so cut the shit, Miller. There's nowhere to go. You've never been out here. We have.
We weren't going to go far, just out of town for a bit till the excitement quiets down. And you just opened fire. Will you let us go if we stop?
I have to detain you and bring you back to face trial. You do understand the charges you're facing, right? Desertion. Treason.
Are you fucking kidding me? Me? A traitor?
You tell me, where are you taking that train, huh? On the simple joyride? No. I see only one answer. You've been fought and you're running back to your masters.
So the verdict has already been passed. We won't even see a trial.
Cut that shit out. What are you carrying, man? Defense plans? You don't want to buy yourself a seaside retirement without life, you damn cripple.
Plans? Treason? We have served you people without question for years. We have spilled our blood for the cause.
You sold out. They destroyed us, and you?
I have been a soldier my whole life. I have dedicated my life to my people, my country. And I'll be damned if I give it to parasites like you.
There's nothing around. Damn, you are green. There are lots of things around we are just not supposed to know. But those ass clowns seem to know enough. For you? Damn. Yeah. When you've been around for even half as long as I have, you get to see stuff. Oh, it's all secrets, sure. They don't send officers to do cleanups alone. What do you mean cleanups? Dirty business, that. Of men, women, even children. But why would you... What? Do you think spies only come as handsome guys in tuxedos? These people can do anything.
Oh, what, you mean James Bond?
Raising suspicion. And if they report back, then we're still here. Boom. There's another 10 megatons dropped on Moscow, and no missile ship to save us this time. But still, women and children. Hey, you never saw us kids, man. In this world, it is either us or them. And I am watching after my own. I guess.
Official letter. The Commonwealth of the Stations of the Ring Line Treasury to Lieutenant Colonel Townbaum, Special Mobile Strike Force Commander. Colonel, I have confirmed the emergency remittance of 6,000 military-grade 7.62 rounds in 200-round belts, as per the requisition of 76435 you submitted. But I must remind you of the imminent consequences should this transaction not result in a resounding success. Your operations, although not devoid of certain flair and thus tending to be reviewed favourably, have been a consistent strain on our budget. The present remittance is an overdraft allowed only due to the credit of trust your record has granted you, and will be scrutinized up at the nearest board meeting. I hope you understand this that this time you positively must produce a satisfactory return on this investment. Signed, Y. Volskiev, Treasurer. Interesting. Whoops. Didn't want him to start shooting. I was curious as to whether there were any gizmos in there.
Great job, Artyom. Yes, good job, Artyom. And keep going.
I like how I detached it, and they're like, wait, why are we slowing down? It's like, you don't want to know.
Hands up, Colonel Miller. Easy. We are slowing down. The brakes on this thing are busted. Don't sweat it, Colonel. My people will help you handle it. Working again. You goddamn bastard! Should have stuck on the spot. Why didn't you? Order to take me alive? That's the order to take alive. Shoot again. Invisible target only. And find the engine. Don't hit the boiler. Heads up! Enemy on the train. You motherfucker! Now you've done it. You, your lackeys, your daughter. You'll all be treated not like deserters, but like rabid dogs. A bullet for each of you. I'm shooting you personally for your story. You damn rebel. Forget about visible targets. Next, these out of the thing. Fire! Harfield, come on. They're going to tear us to pieces.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Touch on the spot! Why didn't you? Order to take me alive? That's the order to take alive! Fire! Shoot again! Attack visible target only! I tried to treat you humanely! Why go to all the trouble? Just out of control. Heads up! Enemy on the train! You motherfucker! Now you've done it! You, your lackeys, your doctors, you'll all be treated not like deserters, but like rabid dogs! A bullet for each of you! I'm shooting you personally
Yasha, they're onto something. I could only swap 2 belts. They kept too close a watch. Make sure you spend them, because they'll be taking the whole shipment back to the treasury this time. This gig was fun while it lasted. Time to split before we're put in the red list. Ooh, that don't sound too good. The red list.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! I used the stalker. I'm not with you. Believe me. Just don't shoot.
He's just like, bye! Oh, fuck, 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 fuck!
Hold on!
Oh, hell yeah!
Fucking Sam! Oh, hell yeah!
Artyom, thank goodness you're okay.
Now we are not just traitors. We are honest-to-God enemy saboteurs.
Fucking Miller's pissed. I get it. I would be too.
We stopped 100 clicks from Moscow to check our Geiger counters. The thing is, they are all in the green, as if they're in a conspiracy. Still, this amazing piece of news doesn't really impress anyone that much. The guys are all confused as to what to do next. And I'm just waiting for answers. And hoping the commander, whom until recently I trusted implicitly, is going to be extremely persuasive in his reasoning.
But he's right. It's a dick thing to do, but he's right.
Why the long faces?
We are at a crossroads, so to speak, where everybody can help but wonder, what next? Where do we go from here?
Yes. More or less what I expected from you. But you got the picture. So, is your counter functioning? Have you checked it?
Yes, it's all green. Double checked it. Stepan's in the green too. We don't need masks here.
So, they were telling the truth.
Who was telling the truth? Why won't you answer? Who were those people trying to kill us? Why would they shoot at you, the Order's commander? Explain something at least. You owe us that.
Well, I might as well drop the bomb now.
Here we go.
The war did not end.
What do you mean, did not end?
Let me finish. Most of our cities are destroyed. The rest of the country is probably under enemy occupation. To avoid new nuclear attacks against us, Command chose the only viable course of action: to play dead. To ensure radio silence, the SHIELD system was created. A network of radio jammers covering Moscow and suburbs. So that some radio enthusiasts wouldn't bring more bombs down on our heads by whining on air. And it's one of these jammers that got disabled by the hands of those present here.
Could you not have shared that before? Say, before Artyom took that radio outside and caught all that radiation?
No! I only got briefed half year ago. Under a strict, you talk, You died, policy. And then had to tell my people we were securing a weather station.
Sir, with all due respect, if we can't go back, maybe we should advance and move on?
I have an idea, but... Artyom, rather than carrying on with this silent disapproval of yours, check the airwaves. We should be out of the jamming range by now, so give it your best try. Look for transmissions from the Ark. Do you understand now why we are traitors in the eyes of command? We shut down a jamming station, shot up the guards, destroyed a patrol train, and ran away from Moscow. Who even needs a trial when the case is so clear? There's no way back now. Which means we have to continue moving forward.
Command, what are you talking about?
The Moscow Defense Command. Have you ever heard of the Invisible Watchers?
Yes.
I have, but they're just an urban legend.
Not at all. They are command.
Are you sure they care for more than just protecting their asses? You mentioned the Ark. What's that all about?
If Artyom finds their signal, you'll figure everything out. Otherwise, there is nothing to talk about.
Do you think finding that Ark of yours is going to fix everything?
I do not. But if you have a better idea, then go ahead.
Yes, I do. We have to find a good place for people from Moscow, like Artyom always wanted.
Giving them all to the enemy? A grand idea. I say, we solve our problems before moving on to saving all Moscow. All right? How is it going, Artyom? Found it yet?
There's a whole world out here. A world where we could live.
So far, we only know one thing for sure. Radiation levels are nominal. The air is breathable. But what about the rain?
So what? You can't even breathe in Moscow.
So, does anybody live out here? We don't know. How will they treat us? I don't know that either. What would they do if they found out there are survivors in Moscow? Again, I don't know. Keep looking at them. There's got to be a signal.
But we do know we've been lied to. For 20 years, we've been lied to. We know they've been killing people.
Collateral damage is inevitable in operations of such scale and secrecy. Yes, people have died, but the bombs killed tens of millions. Yet we are alive. We stayed alive throughout those years.
Artyom almost got killed. Is he just collateral damage too?
Guess what? Yes. If you have to choose between the life of a single man, no matter how dear he is to you, and the lives of everybody... Wait a moment, what was that?
Special Restoration Committee speaking from the Ark Project base. Everyone who can hear me, everyone
Listen, everyone.
Proceed to the rally point. Rally point location is code 1811-79. Area 18-5.
Where is that number supposed to...
Proceed to the rally point. Rally point location is code
So, it is somewhere around here. The Yamantau Mountain. So, from here should go... like this. This is our goal.
So, is this what you had in mind?
Yes, this is it. The Ark Project is a whole city underground. Enormous stores, machines, the best experts. It is the Commander General's HQ. All of the country's leaders are there. They have already started the restoration work.
Nice.
We will tell
Wait.
them that Moscow is alive. It wasn't all for nothing. Everything will change. Everything. Do you get it? A new life is starting for all the survivors of the war.
By the way, are there any single women in that place?
Great reaction. So I think the moment calls for... Bring it out, Demir.
Bring what out, Colonel? Sir?
That thing that's been sloshing about in your canteen. You think I'm deaf or what?
That. Just a moment. I thought my ears were deceiving me.
It's not a short trip to the Urals, so we should make ourselves comfortable, I guess. Let's name this bucket of bolts at the very least, eh?
It's about time.
Let's call her Anna and be done with it.
Nah, go to hell.
Beelzebub.
Even better. Oh, come
How
on.
about Aurora? The Roman goddess of dawn and a cruiser of, you know what?
That's better.
Not bad. I like it.
Ah, beautiful name.
Sounds okay, but the cruiser of what?
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Looks like it's decided. Let's drink to
Aurora.
Ooh, giddy.
Hey, Artyom, let's take a look at that map.
All right, we had a round. That should be enough. Yermak, full steam ahead.
Hi.
Full steam ahead.
Wow, that's some distance. I wonder how long it will take.
Quite a while.
How are you, Alyosha?
Oh, Anna. I was expecting an arrow from a Cupid, but I got a bullet from an ugly motherfucker instead.
You sure you're okay? Because I know you.
Just so you know, scars attract the ladies.
And there's definitely a lot of those up ahead.
I don't need a lot, really. It's quality that matters.
Survey report. To the head of Shield Project Railroad Department. Zelnik VM. Railway State Survey Report. Having conducted the Railway State Survey as per your order, I can report that beyond the defence perimeter the railway is in conditions ranging from acceptable to good, thus presenting a security threat by providing a convenient way for the enemy to transport and supply their agents. On the other hand, within the defence perimeter, the railway is worn down beyond acceptable state, which could lead to a complete halt of train movement along most used lines in the near future, putting defensibility of Moscow in grave danger by disrupting our lines of supply and reinforcement transportation. Considering aforementioned, I hereby request that all available maintenance crews are sent to work on repairing the most damaged sections of the critically important lines, using the rails and cross ties from the lines beyond the 101 kilometer mark. From the centre of Moscow, thus at the same time effectively denying the enemy the use of the railways leading into the city. Department head of the Special Survey Committee. That's not a bad idea, actually.
Hello there, Artyom. It seems to me, whether it was intended or not, that our colonel now has a goal to strive for because of you. We all remember the way you fought back in D6, so no matter what lies ahead, we're with you. You can count on us. Yes. As for me, I'm running a little inventory check. It is kind of cramped in here. I'm thinking of making something of a workbench.
Nice.
So that's all the instruments we get, and everything else will be within arm's reach. With no workbench, you just lose small components. We'll use this place to work on the weapons. Cleaning, oiling, keep out of everybody's way, and keep them from messing with my stuff. Well, we'll have to take turns, of course, but we'll manage. So, if you find any weapons you'd like to keep, I'll store them for you here on the Aurora, and you can come back to exchange them. You'll get them back in their best shape ever. Don't you doubt.
Good to know.
Boy, have I cleaned and oiled a lot of weapons in my life. Factory and homemade too. Some of those were just amazing. So unusual. So, if you have any weapon-related questions, I'm your man. And weapons, they are like girls. They need attention. You clean your weapon well, you oil it, you check the ammo, because these dirty ammo caps do get rusty sometimes. But if you put your heart into it, the weapon never fails.
Good to know.
Well, I'll just finish oiling this one, then start on another.
Well, hello there, Artyom. People could have called me out there to drink to Aurora. I still think Beelzebub was a better name.
As we didn't invite you.
By the way, did you come to trade places with me? Or did you just want some exercise? I heard that. Monotonous labor calms you. Well, it's no lie. I do feel this calm, you see? Idiot says it's dynamic meditation. That philosopher doesn't come here to meditate often.
I get it. Manual labour is... it is good.
Andrei Ivanovich, how long have you been working with those jammer people for?
About a year, I guess. At first, they got me to sign up by singing of my experience helping people. Told me about weather stations and mutant migration observers. I was proud to be helping those. Then, about 2 months ago, they loaded a bunch of people onto my Aurora. The guards took them outside and came back alone. Told me they took the people to a nearby station, but I knew it had caved in years ago. A few days later, I was coming back from a run. Stopped the train, went and found those people. Soon they understood I saw that ravine. Fed me the usual lies about the spies and whatnot.
Did you believe them?
Well, it sure seems safer to believe. But then, I just couldn't keep the charade up. Then the security officer told me straight. Whoever you speak to dies. The whole station dies with him if need be. So, that's how it went. But when I saw you, and then Artyom, I knew I wasn't alone anymore. You can't just keep these things in.
Now I understand why you helped us back then. Thank you.
Don't mention it. God willing, it won't end up being done in vain.
Yes. Have you ever taken a train beyond city borders?
No. Didn't get a chance to go. I used to be a metro train engineer. I worked on the ring line. Ha! What a bore that was. Going round and round all day, round and round. And no real distance either. It used to take less than 30 minutes to make the lap. So I kept dreaming about how good it would be to just leave the metro and work on a real railroad. And travel around Russia. Not to run in circles like a rat in a maze. My wife wouldn't let me. We had kids, too. When I'd start going on about the railroad, about my dream, she'd stop sleeping with me for months in protest. Yes. But when Moscow got hit, my Tatiana and the little Sashenka were at home. I was working that day. Irishka was waiting for me in the metro, returning from cram school. So we survived together that day. But in the end, I lost her to TP. And you know how it goes. So I'm driving here and talking to Tatiana in my head. See, I say, you couldn't stop me for good after all. Here I am, on a real railroad. A real engineer. Tanyusha. I'm sorry I got
so emotional there.
Oh, it's my fault. I'm really sorry. And thank you for telling me.
Artyom.
Hey, Artyom. Is there any music on here?
Okay, let's try and find some music.
He found it. Thanks, Artyom. The mood improved instantly.
Pop and Uncle Kolya went for help a week ago and never came back. There are monsters all around our bases now, at every window, and the planks won't hold long.
God.
Anyone can hear me?
Your tried and true host, Max Golovnia, is back in action. You're listening to the first radio, currently doubling as the only one in our area. That automatically makes us the best, I suppose. What's next on our program today? Ah, yes, it's what you've all been
Oh my God.
The weather, as one would expect of early spring. We're currently seeing some
What?
southeastern
Nope, nope.
and as it's been the case for the past 20 years, these winds
Well, that's interesting. Exit. I can't figure out this fucking control system for the fucking chair. Oh my God. There we go. Fucking weird.
What's done is done. Yes, I didn't stop you from going outside. Yes, I tried to talk you out of it. Yes, I didn't tell you we were not the only ones to survive. But even I didn't have the clearance. And not back then. This is a state secret. Do you understand? I've been granted clearance only after a fight to protect the D6. They said they needed me to teach their recruits because the war was still on. Don't you think I was shocked? What did our people in D6 die for? What did I lose my legs for? But I understood. Because the war was still on. Security was paramount. Our people would have understood. So please, do the same. You would have spilled the beans to everyone in Metro. You're a goddamn Prometheus, a messiah. You must lead the people out of the caves. Do you think you would have saved anyone? Remember that jammer? What if Moscow has been found out because of you? What if there are missiles inbound? Anyways, no matter what they think of me, I'm no deserter and will never become one. I'm ready to bear full responsibility for everything. But if there is even the smallest chance to earn my pardon, I will take it. Which means that we, like a runner that tripped, need to keep running ever faster just to keep balance. Don't dare you trip us all over again. Am I understood? I hope I am. Anyway, at least now we know where to run. So, go back inside and take a look at the map. Our route is pretty obvious now.
It's time for an old record I have here.
Right, I'm gonna go to the loo real quick, then we'll have a look at this map. things should always just be the use key.
After all those years in the underground, the air of the surface seemed incredibly fresh, intoxicating. But that was not what had caused the crew's euphoria. Our journey finally got a definite purpose provided by the transmission from the government bunker in the Urals. For 20 years we thought that neither the government nor military high command had survived. Turns out they're still around. Where were they while we were eating each other alive in the metro? We'll have a lot of questions for them once we reach Yamantau, if we reach it. The ruins of our country are under enemy control, according to Miller, and we'll have to fight through to our goal. A small team against the occupation armies? What are the chances that we'll succeed? That we'll get some answers?
To the Volga.
Froze anything off yet, darling? Here, let's warm you up a little bit. So, what do you think our chances of getting to Yamantau alive are? It's the only thing on my father's mind. How to earn his forgiveness, get back to Metro and his old life, the life you had always been running from. And to think, I never believed you. And now I'm looking at this fog, thinking it could actually be hiding our new life from us. By the way, we should be approaching the bridge soon. Damn it! A campfire! People! There are people there! Hit the brakes!
Shots fired! 4 bogies on a trolley!
All hands, report to the bridge, on the double.
Artyom, you should probably get to the bridge!
Are you alright, Artyom?
They pierced the cylinder! How bad is it? Can we move? No, we're stuck! Ah, shit!
Damn fog. Seems we ran through someone's roadblock.
Who was it? Any uniforms?
None. They were wearing rags.
Just some old farts.
Old farts, huh? That's just the perimeter guard. They could have put anyone there, even women and children.
Do you really think we found them, Colonel?
Well, we can't be sure. I was expecting to run into them much earlier. The trolley is headed towards the bridge. Some fortifications there. This looks peaceful. A village and a church on the water. We need intel. Here, Artyom. I put a mark on your map. Get there and find out what you can about that bridge. Taking a prisoner would be ideal. Anna, you cover him.
Yes, sir.
May I go with Artyom too? As backup?
No. Until we figure out our situation, you are not to take a step away from the Aurora. These two can handle themselves just fine. Yermak, when can you get the Aurora running again?
I don't know yet. Gotta check on that cylinder, but a full day at least.
I see. Get to it then.
Let's go, Artyom.
Spartans, let's prepare the Aurora for a defensive action. Stepan, Damir, get the perimeter.
I'm on
Yes,
it.
sir. Duke, I need you to recon the immediate area.
Got that, sir.
Idiots, you give him cover from the Aurora.
Yes, sir.
Idiot.
Stay in reserve.
Yes, sir.
He called him an idiot. And next to him, when he said yes, sir, it said idiot. There's no way that's his name, right? That can't be. That can't be. I'm just checking something on my phone. Give me a sec. Oh. In fact, it's 1:15. No, 12:15. And this is a 2-hour video. So this is good for now. I'm going to finish my stream, come off, and upload it to YouTube, and then I will probably start up again. Right. Bye.